Policies are like puzzles. They can be best understood by reverse engineering them. For instance, let's look at the topic of writing, academic writing in particular. Its association with the Common Core state standards is unquestionable. It's integrated closely across the curriculum and within high-stakes assessments. However, in the most recent edition of What's Hot, What's Not in the Field of Literacy, it's become apparent that this topic is losing steam and becoming less hot as an overall consideration within the field of literacy. If we look back in 2005, the College Board, whose president also co-wrote the Common Core state standards, this man, David Coleman, we can better understand his association and implementation of trying to get his company to have greater profitability. As I said, in 2005, his group, College Board, added an essay component to the SAT college admissions test. He's also one of the original writers of the Common Core state standards. So this becomes problematic in that he's creating assessments in the early years, let's say in high school for instance, and then he's also coming up with assessments for college admission, almost in a fashion of saying, here's what you have to do to pass my test, so I'm going to control what you have to teach on the front end for students to get to that point. The interesting thing is just 9 years later in 2014, the writing portion of the SAT was withdrawn as being a mandatory component for all students. Many critics purported that longer, more formulaic and wordy pieces rendered higher scores regardless of their factual nature or merit, adding to this existing skepticism of the appropriateness of this writing section for partially determining college admission. It appears that unlike reading, for instance, writing is still not being given the attention that it warrants widely. If we look specifically within the field of reading and literacy, we can see tremendous influence by Timothy Shanahan, Professor Emeritus of Urban Education at the University of Illinois in Chicago. His most notable work involves the connections between reading and writing, and he had a work featured in the Harvard Educational Review. He also was previously commissioned to serve as the author of the No Child Left Behind Act, the portion that talked about what the recommendations of the National Reading Panel were. So why him? Why should he have tremendous influence of the scripting of the Common Core state standards? Well, if you look at his previous experiences in policy formation as it pertains to NCLB, he's also located at the most common, notable public school in Chicago, who, with a long-standing tradition of literacy education success dating back to the likes of William S. Gray. He has this Harvard Educational Review connection that I noted here. And so does President Obama in terms of Harvard connections, and also having Timothy Shanahan as the director of public schools in the state of Chicago when Barack Obama was a senator there. Now, would you see this as cronyism? Maybe, maybe not. But influencing public policy nonetheless is at the forefront of his initiative. This is evidence of the power of leveraging your educational research experiences, works, and connections to influence public policy.